Good morning, dear students. Today, I welcome you all to the session number 34. In this session, we are going to discuss about the letter writing, that is about formal letters. Now, let me share the slides with you. Okay. I have again welcome you all to the session number 34. So, in this session, we are going to discuss about formal letters, especially that is letter to officials on public issues. Formal letters, as I have told you, all the letters have five important parts. In addition to this, formal letter has one extra additional part, that is inside address. So, first part of the letter is that is heading. This comes in the layout of the letters. So that is heading. So that is first one is writer's address. So here you have to write the writer's address. You have to write the writer's address on the right hand corner, of the letter. That is ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಲಭಾಗದ ಮೂಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಆ ಒಂದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು ಬರಿಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. But while writing the address in the examination, suppose the students may not exhibit their name, they may not write their name because they should not show their identity. Instead, they should write like this: XYZ AB Nagar Hubli and the date 25th December 2020. The date format should always be like this. You should not put somewhere after December comma or full stop like this. Write the date like 25th December 2020. Then come to the inside address. You must write inside address below this writer's address, but that should be on left part of the letter. That is to the, if you are writing to the Tahsildar, write like this: to the Tahsildar Hubli. Then second part of the letter here is salutation. So in the salutation, I have already told you, salutation means greeting. You have to greet whom you are writing. So like write the greeting like this: dear sir bar respected sir. But it is best to use always respected sir. Third part of the letter, that is body of the letter. So this is very, very important. You have to write all the problems and what you are facing. So in the first two lines, you should explain the problems in the letter. After that, support your reasons and go in detail. So the problem here is, I have already written with one of the model letter, that is, we the citizens of AB Nagar wants to bring to your notice that the ration supplied to us from the government ration shop used to be the best. This is earlier. But now the problem is that the ration supply is not regular. Sometimes it doesn't supply at all. So you have to write this problem in the first two lines. Then you should support that reason when you are going in detail in the letter. Then you must also write what should be done about the problem. What the whom you are writing the letter, you have to suggest them what should be done. But while suggesting, you should use polite language. The language should not be harsh. You should be polite always. Like this. Therefore, be kind enough to take necessary steps to correct the condition. You must write like this in the body of the letter. Then you should use complimentary clause like thanking you. Then the fourth part of the letter is subscription. In the subscription, you always write like this: yours sincerely, yours faithfully. If you know the person very well, you should write yours sincerely. But in the formal letter, you should always write yours faithfully. But while writing this, somebody should put apostrophe s after your, then they should write s. So you should not write like this. You should not put apostrophe s. You should write directly like yours faithfully. Then fifth part is signature. Write your signature there. After that, if you want, you can write your name in the bracket also. But in the examination, you should not write like that. You should write XYZ. So here is one of the model layout for formal letter. Here we can see that is at the right hand corner of the letter, that is in the upper portion. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಲೆಟರ್ ನ ಬಲಭಾಗದ ಮೂಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು ಬರಿಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರೈಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್. If you have any details like email, telephone, fax, you should write. If you don't have, then write directly the date, as we have discussed in the layout of the letters. So here in the left hand side, you should write recipient's address, means that is inside address. If he has the reference number, you can write. If you have the reference number, then you can write that also. Then salutation, that is like respected sir. Here they have written dear. If you come to the body of the letter, in the body of the letter, it may be appropriate to start with a reference line. They would have given some reference. With that reference line, you should start saying your problem. Do not use contracted forms. Write all words in full. ಆ ಪದಗಳನ್ನ ಸಂಕ್ಷಿಪ್ತ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆಯಬಾರದು. ಎಲ್ಲ ಪದಗಳನ್ನ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆಯಬೇಕು. ಯೂಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್, ನೋ ಸ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್. ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಳಸಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಕೀಪ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಿಸೈಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಟು ದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. To the point you should write. You should not write any other things here out of the box. Keep business letters focused and do not waffle on. Waffle ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಪೊಳ್ಳು ಹರಟೆಯನ್ನ ಬರೆಯಬಾರದು. ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಪೊಳ್ಳು ಹರಟೆ ಹೊಡೆಯುವಂತದ್ದು ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಶಿಪ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಅಂತದನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲೆಟರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆಯುವಂತದ್ದಲ್ಲ. ಏನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇರ್ತದ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೇರವಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಬರಿಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. While complaining, you should be polite and use intelligent vocabulary. ದೂರನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸುವಾಗ ಪೊಲೈಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆಂಟ್ vocabulary ಶಬ್ದಗಳನ್ನ ನೀವು ಬಳಸಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. Then after taking courteous leave or complimentary close, come to the signature part. That is, here you should write yours faithfully, as we have already discussed. So here one of the exercise, let us discuss in detail about that letter. Write a letter to the Tahsildar of your taluk about the bad quality of rations supplied in your area or village. So we have already discussed and we have already seen a one model layout of the letter here. And already I have told you where you have to write the writer's address. ಆ ಒಂದು ಪತ್ರದ ಬಲಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಬರಿಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. That is on the upper right hand portion of the letter. So write like this: XYZ, AB Nagar, Hubli, 25th December 2020. Then inside address to the Tahsildar, Hubli Taluk, Hubli. Then greet him with salutation, that is respected sir or madam. Subject: regarding the bad quality of ration. Supply of ration. So you should write this in the subject. Then start the letter with, I have already told you, with the problem. What is the problem you are facing? What is the inconvenience you are facing? Explain the problem in the letter like this: we the citizens of AB Nagar wants to bring to your notice that the ration supplied to us from the government ration shop used to be the best. So this is already earlier. ಇದು ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ರೇಷನ್ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು. Then you should now you write the problem, that is, but unfortunately it is not so now. The ration supplied at present is not good and regular. So like this you should support your reason in the letter, then go in detail. Sometimes do not supply at all and we have to go without ration. ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಆ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಯನ್ನ ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಧಾರವನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಧಾರದ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಬರೆಯಬೇಕು. That is, sometimes do not supply at all and we have to go without ration. Then You have to suggest him what should be done about the problem. Hmm? So while suggesting, I told you, you use polite language. That is, therefore, be kind enough to take necessary steps to correct the condition. So you should suggest him in this manner. Therefore, be kind enough to take necessary steps to correct the condition. Along with this application, we have attached a copy of signature signed by citizens of AP Nagar for your kind information. The citizens are also facing problem. That's why you are approaching him. Hence, you should attach the copy of signature signed by the citizens of that Nagar or that city. Then write a complimentary clause, that courteous leave taking, that is thanking you. Write the place and date here in the left side, and at the right side, yours faithfully, that is subscription. Hmm? Then after there you should sign. After signing, you should write your name in the bracket. As I told you, in the examination, students should not reveal their identity. That's why you should write XYZ. Enclosures. You have to enclose here a copy of signature signed by citizens of AB Nagar. With this discussion, I will end this session here.